And APB, American Protection Bureau, voted #1 best on Long Island for all your security needs. Call 631-390-9050. That's 631-390-9050. APB. M&J Video Games and Collectibles. Sport and non-sport cards, wrestling items, autographed items. We buy, sell, and trade. M&J Video Games and Collectibles, located at 1049 Queen Street, Southington, Connecticut. Call us at 1-860-479-9223 or 860-93-GAMES. M&J Video Games and Collectibles.
The host, Mike Monty and Jimmy Farrow. Do you like that intro for This Week in Wrestling? I really like that intro. I've always have.
Yeah, I dig it. I dig the song. It's not bad. Who did it?
I think Aqua Cherry.
You're a dick. How you doing? How you doing, folks?
Yes.
What's going on? How are you?
No, it's a great song, but I mean, I
had no idea Aqua Cherry
intro.
was that deep. I didn't think they could write something like that.
Oh,
Very interesting.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Straight know how to play.
Straight to the mop.
Straight.
That's
to
my
the
other
top.
job when I'm not,
Straight to the top.
Yeah.
Wisteria Hall, I always thought you should have added a female to your band. A hot female.
We're gonna put her on electric tuba.
Did
I mention you're a dick?
Listen, I'm just saying, a woman could help.
Oh yeah, she could help.
A hot woman.
Yeah, she could. Yeah.
Sexist from the sexist. More sexism by Jimmy Farrow here on a Thursday night.
Actually, you suggesting that we need a token female is a bit sexist, but that's okay. Go ahead. Enjoy your beverage that you're not supposed to be drinking on air.
All I'm trying to do is help. Help the cause.
Yeah.
Yes.
But when it's a lost cause, you really can only help so much. I'm sorry.
First of all, it's not a lost cause.
Oh, it's completely.
It's great music.
Not
with
the
a
band.
great band.
I'm talking about the guy who sings sometimes. No, Thankfully, the other guys got it more together
than
I did.
I've had a lot of people tell me that you're a very good singer.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I think you're a good singer.
Oh, thank you. Let's quit while I'm way ahead.
But I think
I said let's quit while I'm way ahead. Talk
all
wrestling.
I was saying
Talk wrestling.
was I thought, oh my God.
I keep trying to think and nothing goes on. Nothing. It's just a big void.
All right, well, it's kind of This Week in Wrestling, but it's kind of...
Wait, no guest?
No guest.
Damn. All
No
right.
guest
I can sit on the couch. We can interview me.
No.
How about Abe? Abe, sit on the couch. We'll
You
interview
stay
you.
right here
All
at
right.
this table.
I will stay right here at this table.
CM Punk terminated All Elite Wrestling. AEW has terminated the wrestler and the employment agreements between Phillip Brooks, CM Punk, and AEW with cause effective immediately.
God.
The termination was confirmed today by Tony Khan. It actually wasn't today, but it was
I
earlier in the week.
I got you.
CEO, General Manager, and Head of Creative at AEW. Farrow, I know you have some interesting thoughts on this one.
Well, how long have we been saying that he's letting the inmates run the asylum? And by the way, this solves nothing. The inmates still run the asylum. He just got rid of one of the loudest inmates. That's basically how that goes for me. Congratulations on creating an entire show around CM Punk, because Collision is now going to go down the shitter like a bad toilet in Flushing.
Well, it's already started, but
Yes.
but give Tony Khan a little bit of credit.
Nope.
Come on, wait a minute.
Dumb.
Hold on.
Dumb.
You can't.
Who's worth more money, Perry or Punk, to your wallet if you're the owner? Dumb! You tell Perry you don't get on the camera, stare into it, and provoke your main draw. The guy who gives you 1 million views almost any time he's on the program. You fucked up, Tony.
First of all, it's not.
If you had
it's
more
not
of a grip on
views.
things.
It's not 1 million
well,
views.
let's put it this way. When they clear over 1 million, it's usually because there's a guy named CM Punk on the show. Let's be fair.
But wait a minute. The guy has caused problems since he's been there, though.
Right. But you knew what you were getting when you hired him.
Oh, so you're saying that you knew you were going to have a problem child, and
We
it was
made
okay.
fun of Phil way before he even wound up in AEW.
I understand.
Did we or did we not?
We did.
Did we call him the squeaky wheel that never stopped squeaking? Did we or
Absolutely.
did we not?
Absolutely.
Okay, so when you know what you're getting into when you get into it, and then afterwards decide to do this because you picked a guy who couldn't draw a flea, it's bad business, dude.
So Phil doesn't have any
Phil's a
responsibility here,
jackass.
but he has no. I'm
Of
being
course
paid
he
good
does.
money, right?
Of course he does.
So what? As an owner,
Phil's a jackass.
and as a boss, at what point do you say you got to cut bait? You
gotta
understand that's going to hurt your project.
But you have to realize that you're not running the company. You're letting the guys run the company. And I got news for you. Someone else is going to come in and go, hey, by the way, the fact that he lets this certain little clique run the company is the reason why Cody Rhodes is gone. Okay? So you've lost Cody Rhodes. You can't keep anyone in control. And now you've lost CM Punk because you had no handle on any of these guys in the locker room. Where the F does Perry get off? What has he accomplished in this business? What has he accomplished? Absolutely nothing. Look at that, baby. I'm bigger than this MFer. Okay? What has he accomplished? And you're going to let this punk... Yeah, how you like that for irony? You're going to let this punk walk up to the camera live and talk shit to your number one draw. I think they all suck, quite honestly. I would have fucking rounded them all up a long time ago and said, I'm the boss. You would have done the same thing.
Hold on.
I'm the boss.
This is a guy,
I'm in charge.
This is a young
Cut
guy.
the shit, fall in line, or get the fuck out.
This is a young guy with
Wow.
daddy's money.
I feel pretty good
that's
after that.
That's learning the business
Right.
and learning how to run a company.
Yeah.
I imagine as a GM.
How many years does he own the company now? How many years is he going to need before he figures it out?
Well, maybe he's starting to figure it out.
Oh, great.
Listen, this isn't pro Tony Khan conversation.
I would hope
All
not.
I'm saying to you is maybe he's realizing this is how I have to be a leader.
Wow.
Do you think that
What
the
took him
rest,
so long?
You think the rest of the crew now goes, oh, wait a minute, Tony might be for real. He just
No,
fired CM
I
Punk.
think the rest of the company's going, yeah, it looks like the guys in the clique in AEW are getting
So
their
the
way.
click, another click.
I said, yeah, hello? It's been a click for the whole time. Cody got the hell out of there. Cody Rhodes left because of the dynamics in the locker room and the lack of leadership from the owner. And that wasn't enough to give you a warning? You lost Cody Rhodes. He main evented WrestleMania. Wake up, Tony. You woke up too late. And even if you have
all right,
woken
wait a
up...
minute. Do you think also part of the
Woo!
problem is, right?
Damn.
In any business, right? You have.
Yeah.
Well, we'll start with the military first, right?
Oh, geez.
You have
Do
your
we have to?
squad
All
leader.
right. Yeah, sure.
Then you have your your troop leader, and then your sergeant, and on and on and on. Right. So.
You think General MacArthur let his soldiers
But
do all the...
no, the question is,
Don't
did
think
General
so.
MacArthur even speak to the soldiers? So my point is, Vince has people working for him that can control said individuals
You know something,
before
though?
it even gets
but
that
here's
far.
the whole thing, though. If it does even slightly get out of control, and I read several quotes from people who work with the WWE locker room, Vince would never allow this crap. He would have intervened a long time ago if he thought even for the slightest second that the wrestlers are going into business in the locker room for themselves and forming their own little shit.
Okay, but the business...
Okay, unless he approved of it, which was back in the day of Michaels and Hall and the rest of it, because he approved of it. You know, did it take his company down? It almost did, didn't it?
But
Didn't it?
But
and then they freaking left and went to the other
had
side.
agents and Pat Patterson and Tony
Right,
Garea.
right.
And,
Right.
someone that can control
Right.
a CM
Where's
Punk,
Jericho
maybe.
and Daniel Bryan to keep things in line with all these guys? I thought that they're supposed to be such great locker room leaders. Doesn't sound like it to me. Fair?
That's a great
Doesn't
comment.
sound like it to me. You think The Undertaker would have let this crap happen in the locker room? That's another problem. There's no Undertaker in that locker room.
Well, so there you talk about leaders through the group.
Thank
That's a
you.
great comment.
Where are they?
RJ Hudson says Punk had a point, but have to handle things a different way.
Absolutely.
He's the common denominator in a lot of problems.
Yep.
So, I knew eventually Tony would have to fire him.
Right.
So that's a
I
great,
agree.
right?
I don't
Sooner or
disagree with
later, you
one
gotta
syllable.
go. And you're right. Who is Perry? He's nobody.
Who the hell is
I
this?
get it.
Right.
But you have to go. This is the main cancer in
Right.
the body right now.
It's part of it. They
may
have
I
not
ask you
cut out
this?
the whole disease. That's for
You know,
shit
a
sure.
lot of people are like, oh, well, he made them a lot of money. You just said, hey, he made them a lot of views. But in factuality, he really didn't move the needle. We spoke about that. He moved the needle
A little bit. Right, a little bit.
So is a little worth dealing with this shit?
Honestly, this is really going to hurt them badly.
Well, because they don't have another superstar.
Yeah, they have problems.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Once again, though, this is a WWE legend that they had problems with. So once again, all you're doing is borrowing, begging, and stealing.
Well, it's really pretty simple,
The way
Jimmy.
it goes.
They're going from an 80,000 person event.
It's just completely.
which
This was the worst.
The New
thing.
York one that's coming around at Arthur Ashe has got 6,500 tickets sold right now.
Can you say damage control? What Tony Khan should have done a long time ago is recognize this disease that's in his locker room and to not have damage control fresh off of a great gig, right? 80,000 at Wembley, that's a great gig, you know? You don't damage control. You let this all come out public, and then you fire.
Well, I think he's.
Wow,
I
what
think
a
he's
mess.
also stupefist. I want to read Luce's comment
Sure.
out there.
What's up, Luce?
Perry is better as a heel, but a mid-carder at best.
Correct.
Listen, at 150
Agreed.
pounds, that's all you can be. Let's be honest.
Did
here.
you see the gun on me compared to him?
You're much bigger than
He's
him.
got a water pistol.
Here's the other thing I think Tony Khan made a
Unbelievable.
mistake. Coming out of an 80,000 person event,
Yeah.
let it Smolder.
Yeah.
Don't go to another pay-per-view and another pay-per-view.
Dumb.
Let people go, ooh,
Dumb.
let me wait.
That was
It's like
ridiculous to
you are oversaturating yourself with the same group of guys.
Could you imagine the week after WrestleMania 3 if Vince was stupid enough to ask the public for more money? For another one?
No, it's crazy.
There's no build up there. That was just dumb. That was dumb and impulsive, you know. I understand he's trying things. That's fine, Tony. But come on, dude. At least study the model. There are things you can take from history that can help you immensely if you paid attention.
AEW's Tony Khan says he felt safety were at a risk at CM Punk altercation.
Oh, yeah, Punk's gonna
Tony
beat up
Khan addressed the
everybody.
AEW Collision crowd and said he had to do something and he didn't want to have to do, but he's sorry that if anyone's upset.
Right.
It was the first time he feared for safety at a show,
Right.
and people don't work here to be
Okay.
put in danger.
So
Thoughts on that?
So when a dog was getting its teeth knocked out, CM Punk's dog,
Right.
at that huge scrap that happened last year, he didn't fear for anyone's safety or security. That fight was much worse than CM Punk choking out Tennis Boy one-on-one. That was way worse. So, Tony, you're lost. Okay?
Well,
you're lost, Tony.
look,
you
you-
waited
you-
too long to get a grip on this, and now you think you've got a grip on it, but you really don't.
You can't have a
You know?
hostile work environment
No, of course not.
in the world,
I
right?
totally agree. Of course not. You know? Can't
You're
disagree
really-
with-
you're
can't
really
disagree with
pro-Punk
that.
on this one,
I'm
though,
not pro-Punk at all. I think Punk's a jackass too. I would be, if I could say something to him right now, I'd be like, why are you never happy? Why are you never happy?
it made me think of-
I don't get why you have to be so miserable and self-destructive and destructive to everybody else around you. You're
You
miserable.
know how much I love the documentaries, and there's that CM Punk WWE documentary that's out there, and he even gets into it with his family, and
Right.
he moves out and moves in with
Yeah, he's
his
just-
not girlfriend, but his girlfriend, actual friend,
Right.
the mother's house.
Right.
It's like this
Fights
guy
with everybody.
this guy's a problem.
Yeah, he is. I'm not saying he's not.
So then
You don't think he's disappointed me massively? You know what a big
Oh, no,
fan I
I
was of
know
him 10
he
years
has.
ago?
I know he has.
I was.
But I thought you would,
Huge
we're,
fan
we're
of his
both
10
not
years
big
ago.
fans of Tony Khan, but
No.
I at least give him kudos for having enough guts to say
way
that's
too,
it, I'm
okay,
done.
Okay, finally, but way too late.
Oh, yeah.
And didn't handle anything right. And I say that there are going to be plenty more wrestlers who are going to come in and going to take a look at the Omega and Young Buck connection to this company and go, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. You lost Cody Rhodes over it. You couldn't figure out then that it was bullshit. Wrestlers don't want to report to other wrestlers. Okay? They don't.
Why does he put such the Young Bucks and
Because they're the ones who started this whole thing with
But
him.
it's like, why are you putting him at such a high level?
Have no idea. Have no idea. They're clearly not good bookers.
I mean, do you think that? Do you think the Young Bucks, like, if they got fired, like the WWE, like, oh, we got to get these guys? I don't think so.
Not at this point, no.
No, I don't
No,
think so.
Not at this point, no.
Kenny Omega, you think they're running off to get Kenny Omega if he gets fired?
No, because all it would do is actually give value to that brand anyway.
Yeah,
so the answer's
that's
no.
a great point.
The answer's no.
Yeah, you can't be bringing
You know,
guys from.
I had this wonderful little wrestling fantasy in my head that they were going to show Punk walking out of Wembley, right? He's got his backpack. You don't see what's on the backpack. Walking out of Wembley, he's got the backpack. He's got the AEW Real World title. Throws it on a fucking street, and as he's walking away, it has a WWE logo on it.
It's a good story.
I like it, but it ain't happening.
Well, I don't know. Want to pop up that picture I sent you there, AB? Let's see if you think about this, Jimmy.
What do you got?
If you were, maybe this is your dream, and maybe it will
I don't have
happen.
any more
If he
dreams
pulls
when it
up.
comes to CM Punk
We'll
at
see
this
it.
point.
But
know.
let me read something. Jay Will says the most impulsive thing done in the last 30 years was WCW rushing Hogan versus Goldberg. Instead of 40,000 at a dome, it could have been 70,000. Absolutely.
I still
that
like
was
that.
like
I still like
need
that
ratings.
though. I still like that though. I like that match, and I like the Georgia
But shouldn't
Dome,
it have
and I
been a
like the
double
fuck-
disqualification and then have the rematch?
I don't like to rewrite history. I remember when I was watching it.
You said this is
I
great.
loved it. I tuned in and I thought it was absolutely fantastic. And I never thought to myself at the time, why is this not on a pay-per-view?
I honestly did. I said this.
I didn't.
I thought to myself,
But I get it if
They're
you
killing
did.
the product. Like you're just giving this match for free.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like,
one way or the
wow.
other, they were killing the product anyway. It wasn't going to really save anything. You really think it would have saved anything in the end, folks? The answer's no. You know.
Well,
What is
that's
Abe
true.
looking for? Like the hidden scriptures
I
from the
have,
Dead
no,
Sea?
I haven't seen it yet. I
Is
sent
it
it
the
to him
Dead
on his
Sea
phone.
Scrolls?
It's coming up now.
Or,
No, it's not. I don't even see it.
yeah.
There it is.
Okay, so what do you got?
Do you
Is
think
that Punk
this-
and Roman?
At the Royal Rumble. Is this what you're looking at when you saw WWE on the back.
No, I got to be honest. I wasn't really looking at that. What I was looking at was the reformation of the Shield, and Punk comes in.
The Shield.
Yeah, why not?
Who's there? It's
Rollins, Reigns, and Punk. Moxley
Oh,
stays
so
in there.
Reigns leaves the bloodline and goes with.
No,
CM
the
Punk.
bloodline falls apart, and Reigns needs reinforcements.
I'll
You
just
got to
take-
admit it ain't too
I'll
bad.
just take Royal Rumble CM Punk one time only.
Yeah, but Cody's got to finish his story. Would you imagine if they did that to Cody Rhodes? CM Punk comes back and he's like, "Well, you'll finish your
Well,
story
you can't
next
bring him
year."
back, and he can lose the Roman.
How about
I mean,
a
he doesn't have to
triple
beat Roman.
threat? Reigns, Punk, Rhodes, WrestleMania. Would you take that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he still has drawing power, this little bastard.
He has
Doesn't he?
wait a minute. He has drawing power for me against certain individuals
Right.
where there's a story.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So seeing CM
Gotcha.
Punk against Samoa Joe had me. I was not interested one.
That's a
iota.
Ring of Honor story.
However,
going way
last
back.
night Samoa
that's
Joe and MJF got into it a little bit.
Yeah, mhm.
And
Why don't I care?
I was a little interested.
Really?
Yeah.
I just don't care.
Because Samoa Joe to me against a smaller guy like MJF
Has a shot.
Has a shot.
He's losing.
Yeah. Well.
We both know it.
Well.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah, it is what it is.
This is true.
Some things are just predictable, I guess.
Some things are just
They're just predictable.
Hey, you never know, man.
That's right. Samoa Joe, new champion.
So you spoke about what's going to